Good morning, students. I'm your computer teacher. So, today we are going to see the left portion of chapter number 2, working on a keyboard. In our last class, we left the topic up to cursor control keys. So, here we will continue with the same. So, here we'll see with the first one, that is arrow keys. The arrow keys are used to move the cursor right, left, up and down on the screen and are marked with arrows. You can see here up, right, down and left. These are the arrow keys. Okay. These arrow keys are used to make see various things in the screen. Okay. Next one is home key. The home key is used to move the cursor to the beginning of a line. Okay. What is the use of home key? Home key is used to move the cursor to the beginning of a line. Okay. If any point or any time you want to go to the first line of the paragraph or anything to beginning of a particular line, so you press home key, by that you will reach the beginning of the line. Next one is end key. The end key is used to move the cursor to the end of a line. So now if you want to go to the end of a particular line, you press end key and you will reach to the end of a particular line. That the cursor will be there in the end of the line. Next one is page up key. The page up key is used to move the cursor up in a page. If you want to move the cursor up in that particular page, then you have to press page up key. Now page down key. The page down key is used to move the cursor down in a page. Now if you want to move your cursor to down in the particular page, then you have to press page down key. Okay. These are the various home key, end key, page up and page down. These are 4 different keys. Now the next one is special keys. Now there are various special keys in the keyboard. The keyboard has some special keys. These keys are used to perform specific function. Some of these keys are, okay, first one is enter key, second backspace key, third spacebar key, fourth delete key, then fifth one tab key, sixth one is control key, seventh one is shift key and eighth one is escape key. Okay, we'll see one by one of these keys in detail. Now see here, first one is enter key. Okay, you can see there are 2 enter keys in the keyboard. The enter key or return key, enter key is also known as return key, is used to start a new line of text. A keyboard has 2 enter keys. If you press enter key, what will happen? You will be your cursor will be in the next line of the text. Okay, in any point of the time you think you have to change the paragraph or you have to change the line, then you press enter key and you will be in a new line of the text. Then there is spacebar key. The spacebar key is used to insert a space between 2 characters. It is the longest key on the keyboard. Okay, such type of key you might have seen in the keyboard. This is the longest key on the keyboard and this is used to insert space between 2 characters. As you can see here, 2 and enter is written. In middle there is one space. So this space How you will bring this space in the screen? By pressing spacebar key. The next one is tab key. Okay, tab key is used to insert a number of spaces to the right of the cursor. If you want to give space, okay, number of space in the sense, as spacebar will give one character space in middle of two letters, in middle of two words, but tab key will give number of spaces. Okay, it will as two character, three character, how many characters you want, you can go on pressing tab key and then you will get the space in middle of two words. Okay, then next one is shift key. This is the icon of shift key. The shift key works in combination with other keys. Okay, shift key alone does not function. It needs the help of other keys also. For example, it is used with alphabet keys to type letter in uppercase when the caps lock key is off. What is uppercase? Capital letter. Okay, how we will how we'll bring capital letter? By pressing caps lock key. But if caps lock key is off, what to do? You have to press shift key, and then by pressing the shift key you have to use the other alphabet to make that particular alphabet letter capital. Okay, so some keys have two characters printed on them. Was the first function. Now the second one is, if there are two characters printed on a particular key, then what is the how it will function? Then the shift key is used along with these keys to type the upper character on them. Like here 1 is also given and exclamation is mark is given. Here 2 is given and at the rate is there. Here 3 is there and hash is there. So if you want to type, if you need exclamation mark in your text, then you have to press and hold shift key and then press 1 along with the shift key. What will happen? This will give you apostrophe in the text. Now a keyboard has two shift key. You can see there are two shift keys in the keyboard. One is shifted towards the left hand side and another one is there in the right hand side of the keyboard. Now we'll see the next one. Next key is spacebar key. The spacebar key is used to erase characters to the left of the cursor. Okay, when you will use backspace key, what will happen? The backspace is used as an eraser. You all know what is an eraser, isn't it? So whenever you will press backspace key, what will happen? It will erase the character which is towards the left hand side of the cursor. And delete key, the delete key is used to erase characters to the right of the cursor. So what, as suppose this is a cursor, so backspace will erase the letters towards the left of the cursor. Okay, and delete key will erase the characters which are on the right hand side of the cursor. Now the next key is control key. CTRL is the short form for control key. Okay, so the control key works in combination with other keys to perform specific tasks in different programs. Okay, so as you have seen, shift key alone cannot function. In the same way, control key also cannot work on its own. Okay, for example, to save a file in Paint, press Ctrl and S keys together. A keyboard has two control keys. Again, if you want to save something, okay, in a file, okay, you have painted something and now you have to save it, okay. So now you have to press and hold control key, as well as at the same time you have to press S, the alphabet S. So by combining both the keys, this control key functions, okay. And again, as shift key, two shift keys are there, in the same way two control keys are also there. One is to the left hand side of the keyboard and another is in the right hand side. Now the last one is escape key. ESC is the short form for escape key. The escape key is present on the top left of the keyboard. It is used to close a menu or a dialog box. If you want, if any point of time you want to close a menu, okay, or a dialog box, then you have to press escape key. So now students, our chapter is completed. Hope you understood, and write down the notes which is provided to you in your notebook, as well as copy it down properly in your textbook also. Thank you.